Hello and hi. Good evening. Myself SP Yadav. I'll be the trainer for this ETAP software in this batch. Thank you for attending today and welcome to the ETAP software. We would like to explain you about the introduction part today, about the introduction to the ETAP software and how to select a license and how to install the ETAP software in your PC. Before starting that, we would like to know about your where with good names and where you're coming from and which work profile you have. Try to start your introduction from one by one. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abbas Ali. I'm from Australia. I'm working as an electrical engineer.
That's good.
Hello everyone, my name is Rajan. I am an electrical engineer. I come from Nepal. Thank you.
Good evening, all. Myself, Yuvan Shankaraj. I'm an engineer working in Bangalore. My native is Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mausum. I'm from Maldives. I'm working in electrical engineer. Thank you.
I'm Shahnaz Ali Khan, working in CP Chem, Chevron Phillips, Qatar, electrical engineer.
Thank you, Owen. Thank you for your presence today and welcome to the ETAP software. And we have a founder of ELP, Electrical Learning Portal, Mr. Sadiq Syed Hussain. They'll try to convey the message of the from the ELP team. Mr. Sadiq, please try to a few words, talk about a few words about our institution or something.
Yeah, hello, hi everyone. Good evening. Yeah, thanks for joining us today. And we are having Mr. Yadav. He's expert in electrical power system analysis using ETAP and other software also. So for this complete course, he will be their trainer for this course. And he already completed many courses with us also. And he trained over 2000 engineers throughout the world, not only from India. He trained engineer on our behalf and on our platform from India, from UAE, from Saudi Arabia, from Australia, Canada, Bangladesh, and African countries. So he has good experience. So you will learn many things with him, and he has good experience and practical knowledge. So be enjoy with him. So have a good luck. Thank you. Bye bye. And if you have any query, you can connect with our managers and coordinators. So they are available for you at any time, and you can connect with them anytime. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Rajat, you can continue this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sadiq. Uh, Welcome to the ETAP software again, once again to all of our candidates in the current batch today. Myself, I'm SP Yadav. I'm going to take you the whole course, which is starting from and as well as to end of the sessions. So first thing, I would like to explain you about the ETAP as an introduction part, how this ETAP software which can help us, and about the overview of ETAP software under the introduction. And the second thing, I'm going to explain about the license selection procedure, how to select an ETAP license. And the third thing, how to install a permanent valid software in your PC. And as well as, yeah, as I observed in the current industry, many of them are currently using the crack versions also. So such type of any questions which you have from your side, I would like to clarify those one also. So I would like to know if anyone are currently using the ETAP software or not, or if all the users are currently attending the attendees in this session are new users. First, I have to know that, and I would like to start the coming sessions by one by one. If anybody are using the software at present.
Sir, I
No,
just now installed
Mhm,
the software
mhm,
just now.
we are new user to the ETAP.
mhm,
Yes, I also have downloaded and installed ETAP version 19.0.1.
mhm,
Yeah, and I'm new to ETAP.
mhm. So whoever is currently facing like such issues, the installation issues or something, as I have seen some messages from the team of ELP. If any questions is there, you can ask. I'll try to clarify, and then further I'll take you into the session. That is one
Yes,
more.
we have a doubt, but your coordination persons are already
Mhm,
corrected those things, and
mhm,
we installed it. But
mhm,
whether we don't know that our ETAP systems is working or not, because
mhm,
it's opening
mhm,
and the transit and the components are showing,
mhm,
but how to run we don't know.
mhm.
That's we have a
Sir,
doubt.
can we share our screen so that you can
Yeah, no problem.
see?
If it is possible, just try to share quickly. We'll
Yeah.
explain you. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. This is the introduction part today. So we will try to know about what are the issues you're currently facing in the application. It's our duty to clarify.
Sir, I hope you can see
Yeah,
my screen.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So this is how it is
Mm-hmm,
coming right now.
mm-hmm. So you
Is
have been
this?
already entered into the project file.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have created one project.
Mm-hmm,
Like given a name to this project. So
mm-hmm,
normally I'm just open up to
mm-hmm.
this much.
Yeah, no problem. So you have successfully installed your ETAP application, and currently you are entered into the creating a online diagram in your project. There is no issues from your side.
Yeah, with this much I have done. Okay, sir.
No problem.
Stop.
Stop sharing. If anybody can have question, please let us ask. So there's no questions about your installation or something, project creation or something. If it is nothing is there, I can go for the introduction part.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm
Uh,
gonna test. Yeah,
Hello.
sir. Yeah, yeah, please, please.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a queries and I will
Mm-hmm.
share my screen.
Yeah, please, quickly.
I don't know, just some sec.
And by the by, I can able to understand a language called English, the first priority. Second one, I can able to understand the Hindi also, but I can't able to speak properly. And the third thing, I know about the Tamil also.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's showing like this.
Yeah, you have to create a project actually. Yeah, specify some project name here under the name. Okay. Then again choose OK. Again choose OK again. They currently have been entered into the ETAP project file. We have to pick elements
Yes.
and we have to build one line diagram in this space.
Yeah, okay. The tools are okay, right?
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much. And from my side, I have one suggestion. If in case, if you can get any alert about the meeting ends, please notify us in advance if you can observe anyone. And I'm going to share my screen and I would like to start the introduction about the software called ETAP. Please turn off your mics. If it is any questions in between, you can raise or turn on your mic and ask. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for choosing ELP and welcome to the ETAP software. The abbreviation of ETAP is Electrical Transient Analyzer Program. The caption of the application is a thinking power at your fingertips. So I would like to explain you about the ETAP software. Currently, the ETAP is currently leading the global market throughout the global. It means not only specifically allocated for a single country, it will useful tool for all the countries in the throughout global. For example, in Asia and Middle East, like UK and US, Canada, where in the complete throughout global, ETAP will currently spreading out into the power system analysis for the designing, simulation, and analysis. Those we can able to see at the first point, ETAP is currently as a global market technology leader, which is for the creating a single line diagram called one line diagram, and we can able to design analysis and the monitoring and control features, which is currently set it like automation feature in the electrical power system network, which has been the only one and one tool in the current industry, which is as a leading software in analysis called ETAP. We have a several similar power system analysis software tools like Easy Power, Digital Power Factory, or PSCAD, or something will be there in the market. As compared to all together, ETAP is the most eco-friendly and user-friendly post system analysis tool for the building a one-line diagram quickly, and we can able to see most advanced technology features to creating a one-line diagram and to fit the parameter details, and we can create a number of test cases and study cases inside the project file, and we can able to simulate. So far, the ETAP is the most advanced tool in the industry, in the power system industry, which can specify for the designing part, analysis part, and simulation part, and we can able to see the report generation in the various formations also. So this ETAP company can have around more than 35 years of industry experience, and which has been spread out to contribute the amount of analysis creating into the several industries such as like as a generation in terms of power generation plants or something under the generation sectors, and the transmission power transmission as well as distribution sectors, industrials, and the transportation sectors like the aviation and railways, and also and as well as low voltage power sectors also. Those we can able to see under the second uh, second sentence, the each ETAP which is contributed those the features to the like generation, transmission, distribution, industrial, transportation, and low voltage sectors. Coming to the founding of the ETAP software, which is founded in the year of 1986, we have a headquarter which is located in Irvine, California, and ETAP can have a number of branches in the throughout global. For example, if we, once we're coming into the India, we have around three branches. One in located in the Mumbai. They'll do the projects, and as well as they'll do the trainings, and as well as they'll do the library developments also. And we have another branch in the ETAP Delhi, and they'll do the projects and as well as technical supports and as well as the trainings also. We have another branch is in Chennai. We have three branches currently in India, and we have Middle East in Dubai, UK, US, Australia, China, Japan. They have ETAP can have a global branches in the throughout globe. And the whole only one concept for the ETAP software is to contribute the amount of the power system analysis, designing, and as well as results to check and verify with the hand calculations. So as compared to other simulation tools in the market, like as I said, like Easy Power, MI Power, Digital Power Factory, PSCAD and all. So they'll try to develop the features and we can't able to see the verification and validation test cases. But coming to the ETAP software, if once ETAP can build any other new version in the taken into the market, they'll try to verify a number of test cases in the background in the R&D department. They'll try to create and produce a reports called verification and validation test cases. They would like to submit those into the IEC and IEEE. So once they can get an approval, those features and enhancements we are currently can able to see in the next upcoming release of ETAP software. So that much of assurance we can able to get it from the ETAP software. So coming to the next slide, we have ETAP founder. He is Mr. Dr. Farooq Shah. He is the founder actually to the ETAP software. I would like to tell you about the mother company of ETAP software is Operation Technology and Incorporation. So whenever we are trying to create your project file, always it will come with the extension called .oti. O for operation, T for technology, I for incorporation. So ETAP project file extension is .ota. ETAP is a software which is coming from the mother company OTA. The founder is currently ETAP software, like ETAP for the ETAP software is Dr. Farooq Shah, and he can build a latest version. Thus, we will try to show you what are the ETAP versions which we have, which is starting initial versions and as well as from to the latest versions. What are the list will be there? How to identify the ETAP version as well as project files. The initial version is ETAP 2 that we will try to show in the coming slide. And the next coming slide, which tells you about the Chief Executive Officer to the ETAP software, Tanush Kandelwal. He's native from India, from the Bombay. He have around more than 20 plus of years of experience in the same ETAP software. Previously, have been worked as a chief technology. Currently, from the year of 2022 onwards, he is the chief executive officer to the ETAP software. The next slide, which defines about the customer-driven culture. So if anybody are approaching to the ETAP software in terms of either purchasing a license or if they need some information about how the ETAP will works or something, trainings or something, for example, projects, whatever it is. So ETAP will try to follow the 7 C's like caring to the customers, candidates, a commitment, a class of quality, a better communication, better service, and providing a better solutions. So these 7 C's always ETAP will follow to attract the customers in the industries. And the next slide, actually, I have to update this for up to the current information from according to the ETA. They have been sold more than 2 lakhs plus of license, valid license to the industry, the throughout global. And they have R&D team and the sales and as well as technical support team, and we have a few branches in a different countries also. So hardly they'll try to invest thousand plus of working hours in the each release. They'll try to introducing the new softwares and new features and new enhancements in the upcoming releases. In the coming slide, I'm going to try to show you about the product releases. So how many releases which we can expect in a year? What are the difference between each release and how to identify your ETAP version and as well as ETAP project file. The next slide is about the product releases. According to the ETAP, they'll try to hardly introducing you 2 versions in a year. One is in the quarterly and the next one is in the half yearly. So in this slide, we can able to see, for example, ETAP 21, 20.6, 20.5, 19, 19.5, 18 or something. So I have been taken a few versions that is which is available in the market and have been represented in this PPT to understand about a full-fledged release and as well as partial release. For example, full-fledged release means we can able to see like ETAP 21, 20, 19. These are the full-fledged releases which is available in the half yearly, and we can able to see like ETAP 20.6, 20.5, 19.5. These are the partial releases. Those we can able to see under the quarterly. Hardly we can able to expect and see 2 releases of ETAP software in a year. One is in the quarterly and the next one is in the half yearly. And how to check and see these the releases where we can able to get it the information or something means we have to enter into the ETAP website. We have at the website we have what about the new features, new releases. We have option. We can able to check out and see what are the latest releases, what are the features they're going to try to implement, and they have been listed out in the website perfectly. We will try to take you once it is this PPT representation is completed. We will take you into the ETAP website on how to create a user, how to get the perfect notification from the ETAP software, and how to send a request to the ETAP for the license selection and license purchasing. Those we will like to show. And coming to the next slide, we have about the database, the version numbers, which will tells about the ETAP version and as well as which database we are currently using for your ETAP software according to the ETAP from the Operation Technology Incorporation is a developer. How to identify your ETAP project file. So based on that question, so this PPT which can help us and tells to verify about the database numbers. Previously, the ETAP software, which has been built by using SQL format, Microsoft-based format. previous versions. Currently, the latest versions of ETAP software, which is built with SQL, structured query languages. There is only one way to identify ETAP project file based on these database numbers only. I have been listed out some of the versions towards the left-hand side under this ETAP version. The title of this PPT at present slide is database versions. Database. It means whenever we are trying to build one line diagram in your ETAP project, those data, it should be automatically saved with one extension file called .mdf previously, now it is mdb, master database file. So those database file, which is comes from the developer side, based on the format called Microsoft previously, earlier versions, lower grade versions. The latest versions is SQL based. Those database number we can able to see here. So whenever the user can build one project file, if anybody wants to know this project file which is built on the which version without opening the project file by using any other software in the ETAP, there is only one way to identify the project file, that is based on database number. We can able to see the versions towards in the left hand side, and followed by in the right hand side we have a database numbers. So the initial version of ETAP software is 2. Currently the latest version of ETAP software in the market is 24.0.0. That's the commercial use of ETAP. So each and every version of ETAP software, we can able to see a number of advanced features and enhancements. And always the ETAP project file, which is a forward compatibility. It means, which is suitable for the next version, we can able to convert and see those project file in the latest versions also. For example, if user can build your project file in the ETAP 19.0.1. So always the ETAP versions, which is a forward capability to the next generations of ETAP versions. So if user can build a project file in ETAP 19.0.1, so whenever we can see in the next version of ETAP software in the market, if it is adopted by the user, whenever we are trying to open the project file, that is ETAP 19, then ETAP automatically it will capture the database numbers. If it is a conversion required, it will ask us to the user to display. And we have once you can choose for the conversion, it is converted from the lower grade to the higher grade. So once it is converted, we can't able to get back into the lower grades. Either it's a project files or library files. So once it is converted, we can't able to get back to the lower grades. That one we have to keep it in mind always. And once it is converted, if automatically ETAP will create such a backup files followed by some output files in the project folder, followed by the file name which have been assigned by the user. And with some extensions that will also we will try to show you what are the extension files which we have under the according to the ETAP. Those we can able to see in the project folder. So ETAP automatically can create a backup folder for your ETAP project also. Inside the backup folder, specifically, we can able to see the database numbers in the latest release of the ETAP software. Whoever is using and whoever is created a project, followed by your file name and the database number with an extension called .oti, Operation Technology Incorporation. That is the extension always for your ETAP project. As I have been listed here, some of the versions, please try to watch and carefully the ETAP versions and followed by the database numbers. These are all the previous releases and followed by database numbers. Why we are currently showing here means, if as of my experience, many of them are trying to face trouble and as well as the complication to identify the project file which is built in the which grade of ETAP software, which version of ETAP software. There's only one way to identify, is only the based on followed by the database numbers. So this is the initial version we have, which is coming from the ETAP software, that is 2.0.8, the database number 110182. The latest version of ETAP software is 24.0.0. Those we can able to see in the ETAP software. So for that, I would like to take you into the ETAP website now. If any user can getting a more curiosity about know about which version is the latest version of ETAP software, enter to the ETAP, go to the products. Here we have an option called What's New. Click on here. Here we can able to see the recent releases of ETAP software. So previously, for example, many of them can get a question. I would like to know. So currently, as we've seen in the PPT, we have been seeing several versions, like which is starting from the ETAP 2 to currently ETAP 2024. But in this website, they're currently showing which is starting from ETAP 18 to 24. Why it is? What's the reason means? According to the software maintenance, according to the developer, then they're going to try to stop the further supporting of continuous versions. For example, according to the software maintenance enability, so whatever the latest releases will be there in the in the market, for example, 24, 23, 21, 2019, around last three of four lower grades and the current version only they'll try to support according to the maintenance policy of the product according to the ETAP from the developer. What about the lower grades? Lower grades automatically it will goes to the legacy. So we can't get any other support from the ETAP software if still the user are currently using the a valid user license. This is only for applicable for the valid users only. Whoever is not comes under the valid user license, which is not applicable. Only ETAP will support for the latest releases or and some lower grades only, like one or two or lower grades. Automatically, rest of the versions automatically it will goes to the legacy. And the next concept from my side is if anybody would like to buy a license of ETAP software, what are the procedure for that? So whenever you're trying to choose a buy a license of ETAP software, we have to concentrate on these four types. One is ETAP solutions, sectors, and the license types, and the final one is license options. So before trying to choose ETAP software, so we have to concentrate on these four, and then followed by the power system mode tools based on your project requirement, and followed by the number of buses quantity. So each and every power system software in the market, which is completely depends upon the buses quantity and followed by your power system mode tools. And apart from that, these four options which you have to carefully select before selecting a license. The first one is ETAP solutions. We have the first one is design, operate, and automate. ETAP software under the ETAP solutions. When we can choose a design, it can applicable for the creating of one-line diagram to simulate, verify, and see the results of based on process modules. And the next operate and automate, which is specifically allocated like a PLC for the SCADA related, those which is comes under the ETAP solutions. First one is for the design, which is specifically allocated for the designing of or building of one-line diagram and as well as choosing power system mode tools for normal simulations. So if it is an advanced tools which you're currently expecting like to contribute and see those results in terms of PLC and SCADA, so those comes under the operate and automate. ETAP can also useful for the sectors like generation sectors, like power generation plants or something, and the transmissions of source from one to one another based on like the substations, and the distributions from the transformer to the end of sources of locations, and the distributions, and industrial like industries, the transportations as a like aviation, and as well as the railways or something, and the six for the low voltage of building of the commercial part of sectors. So these sectors which you have been tried to choose in generation, either transmission, distribution, industrial, transportation, and as low voltage. The third one concept we have license types. According to the ETAP, around we have four types of categories again here. One is a commercial license, advantage, nuclear, and educational. So always we are trying to come under the commercial license only because so these all sectors like generation, transmission, distribution, industrial, transportation, low voltage, and followed by under the ETAP solutions like design. So if user can try to purchase a license, ETAP will initially they would like to know about where you're coming from, which background you have. They try to verify and cross check, and then if user can doesn't have an idea about this all, ETAP sales team can suggest and tell us how to buy a license based upon these explanations. This is a way to identify the ETAP software and sell the ETAP software. Currently, we are in under the ETAP license types commercial. So under the commercial license, which is useful for this all sectors, generation, transmission, distribution, industrial, transportation, low voltage. And coming to the second one, advantage. This advantage only ETAP can use this step of license in the R&D department, research and development. Third one, we have a nuclear for the atomic energies, nuclear energies. Such plants, ETAP can specifically allocate some step of different license to the end of users, nuclear under the license options. Fourth one, we have an educational license. The same ETAP software which we can able to see in your universities, colleges also, under the power system labs, power system analysis labs, under the educational license. We have four categories under the license types. One is the commercial, advantage, nuclear, and educational. Again, we have to choose, we have a category here for the purchasing of ETAP license. Fourth one, we have ETAP license options. First one, we have a standalone. Next one, we have local area network. Third one, we have a regional WAN, regional wide area network. Fourth one, we have a wide area network. I'll tell you about the clarifications and explanation in between one to one. First one is standalone, which is specifically ETAP software, which is specifically assigned for a single user only. Single user can able to open single project file at a time. They can't able to open multiple project files and multiple windows is not possible under the standalone license. Only can user able to open single project file in a single window. This license which is come with by like a USB license key. We have to fit it into the CPU. Only single user can able to open project files and they can able to do it at the analysis. Second one, we have a local area network. Such type of license which is specifically used in office. For example, we have a number of users are currently utilizing the same ETAP software in a company, in organization. A number of people like 4, 5, 10, something will be there, number of candidates, which we can able to go for the local area network. Second option, LAN license. Third one, we have regional wide area network. So if our organization can contains a few branches in a country in a different locations and within the country. So this license which is specifically allocated for within the country only, not out of country, within the country. That is the third option, regional wide area network. So ETAP can the second option like LAN and regional WAN and WAN, it should be connected to the servers. So second option LAN, which is connected with internal IT server in our organization, and third one also same, and the fourth one which is connected with the server which is completely connected to the out of countries, different countries, in different countries. That is comes under the wide area network. Fourth one, standalone license for the single user only. Second one, local area network, number of users within the office or within organization. Third one, we have a regional WAN. If the users are currently available to the organization in a different locations within the country. The fourth one, we have a wide area network. Users connectivity through a server in a different countries, in different locations. These are the four options which we have. We have to check and verify and cross verify before try to choose your ETAP license. ETAP solutions, ETAP sectors, ETAP license types, and the license options. And then furtherly, apart from these four, we have to try to choose a power system mode tools, like which type of power system analysis tool which is required for us for the analysis, like a power flow, short circuit, contribution, protection, coordination, or flash in a way. And the third one, and the third one is like how many buses connectivity which we are currently expecting in your license. Thus, we have a quantity which is starting and as well as for up to the ending that we will try to show you. What about the quantity which we have and how to send a request to the ETAP. And coming to the next slide, I would like to show you how to buy a ETAP license selection procedure. Currently, I have been explained how to select a license, and I would like to show you from in this PPT how to select a ETAP license selection procedure. So we have to enter into the ETAP website. If you want to know how to send a request to the ETAP and how to know about the procedure and all, we have to enter the ETAP website specifically. Under the products, we have a sales support request pricing option will be there. So once you can enter there, before entering into this request pricing, we have to create one own account for the user. We have a facility, user creating facility, which is given by the ETAP, which is an absolutely free. We can able to create also. And once you're creating a user account, that one also will try to show you how you can create a user account in the ETAP. Before that, we have to go for the request pricing, and we have to choose the bus's capability, which is starting from the 50 number of quantity, 100, 300, 500, 1000, and 5000 unlimited. So what about this buses quantity means? These are called a bus bars. So in the ETAP software or any other power system tool in the currently available in the market, always the license it should be depends upon the buses quantity. As you can try to observe any one of the software also, the same procedure. Always it should be depends upon your buses quantity. The price of ETAP software also depends based upon your like license options, license selections, sectors, these are all, and along with your power system mode tool and followed by these buses. The ETAP will decide the price of the ETAP software. So I would like to show you how to create and how to create a user in the ETAP software and how to send a request to the ETAP by our current discussion is like ETAP license selection procedure. So first try to, I'm currently explaining about the steps here, how to enter into the ETAP website, about how to choose your ETAP license followed by like options selecting and all. ETAP software which is completely depends upon the buses quantity. So enter into the ETAP website. At the top, you have a create account facility will be there. Go for the create account. Here you can able to assign your email address, names and all as what we are trying to do for like creating a Gmail account in the same process only. Try to fit your details, fill your details here and go for the sign up. Once you can create, you have a login option at the top. Just go for the signing and sign in. I have already one account here in the ETAP. So I'm getting into the ETAP software easily, quickly. You can able to see my name at the top. So my current discussion is to how to send a request of the license selection procedure to the ETAP. Go to the products again, choose how to buy. So whatever the discussions which you have been discussed at the present, like just starting from the sectors, transmission, distribution, industrial, transportations and all, and the solutions like design, operate and automate. Towards on the left hand side, the power system tools, and automatically ETAP will come with some base packages of features. Whenever we are trying to purchase a license, they'll try to offer some features under the base package. And apart from that, we have to try to choose additional whatever the modules which is required. Those we can able to see under the selection solutions. And apart from that, we can able to see at the below the buses level quantity, which is starting from 50, 100, 300, 500, 1000, 5000 and unlimited, followed by the license types. So once you can fit this data, just go for the submit request. Then these requests followed by whatever the user can create the details followed by the email and contact number. So these requests automatically it will send to the ETAP. The sales team can approach us back followed by your email and the contact number. They'll try to get some information from us like which sector currently we are in. So which type of license which is suitable for you based upon your selection of core system tools versus quantity. They'll try to suggest and give the quotation of ETAP software. This is a basic way to send a request and selection of ETAP software. And the next thing from my side is like a ETAP installation. How to do the installation of ETAP software? Actually, we have two ways. If you have like a valid ETAP software will be there in your hand, that is a different procedure. Currently, this is the one, a valid software ETAP installation in your PC. And if, as I observed, many of them are currently using a crack versions in the market. So that is a different type. The same similar only, but we have to before installation we have to follow some instructions and some guidelines. There's a basic difference. So how to install ETAP software in your PC? Before the installation, we would like to tell you about which version which is current you're liking to install
Yes,
in your
sir.
PC. Yeah,
Sir, I think you have to record the class.
yeah, which is
Record.
already started. Yes,
Already. Sir.
the doubt is clear.
Yes, sir. Clear. Sir.
Yeah, thank you. Which we already started the recording session at the beginning. Don't worry, we will try to share the recordings to the team. Yeah. The currently my topic is installation procedure. So before installation of EduTap in your PC, we would like to suggest you to check with your system requirements. For example, how to check the system requirements. I'm taken again back into the ETAP software. What's new? Here we can able to see the latest releases, and you can at the go to the top also for the search box. Write the system requirements here. So we can able to see the latest releases, the each releases, and as well as the system requirements. For example, if I go for the latest release, so ETAP will show you the current the ETAP software which is suitable for the 64-bit and which is starting from Windows 7 to the 11, which is suitable to the install of ETAP software. So currently many of them are using 19, so that is suitable for the Windows 7 onwards. So if it is upgraded Windows also is not a problem, but a minimum requirement 64-bit Windows 7. We can able to see the 64-bit here, and the installation space and based on your buses quantity, which is starting from the i5 processor actually, and at least a minimum 8 GB of RAM which is required. So based on your ETAP software, based on your capability, the first thing which you have to check is the system requirements. So enter into the ETAP website and verify followed by the version. Try to check with the operating systems and as well as the bit, which how much of disk space which is required for your ETAP software, and try to check with the minimum requirements also. So as I have seen one message in the group. The session is going to be end. So what I can do is I would like to send you the another link in the same WhatsApp group. Please try to rejoin one more time. Am I clear?
Yeah, okay. It's
Okay, sir.
Don't worry guys. I would like to send you the another Google Meet link in the same WhatsApp group. Try to choose and try to log in one more time. We will try to admit you into the meeting.
okay.
Thank you.